Hi, I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories we've been working on for today's show. As we all continue to enjoy the long, hot summer days, many are making their way out to area lakes. And with more individuals out on the water, RCMP are reminding boat operators to obey the law this season. It was a busy weekend in Swift Current as 15 teams from BC, Alberta, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan met for the 2013 Western Canadian Baseball Championship. Car enthusiasts were drawn to Swift Current for the Eliminator Car Club's 33rd annual Riverside Run. Over 100 participants from across the prairies rolled in with their prized vehicles, spanning several decades and genres. Thanks for joining us here today. Over the past several weeks, RCMP have been receiving numerous calls about boaters breaking the rules on area lakes. And you're reminded to play it safe for everyone concerned. As we all continue to enjoy the long, hot summer days, many are making their way out to area lakes. And with more individuals out on the water, RCMP are reminding boat operators to obey the law this season.
Boaters need to remember that they aren't to enter closed-off swimming areas. They need to be aware of their wakes. Wakes can prove to be a risk and a danger for swimmers as well as smaller boats. And always wear a personal flotation device and just be aware of their surroundings and their speed.
RCMP further add that the same rules apply to boaters as to motorists. And fines will be issued to anyone using alcohol or drugs while operating a boat or any other recreational vehicle on the water.
The Rural Detachment has in the past teamed up with CERM, Saskatchewan Environment Resource Management, and partnered up with them on their boat and patrolled the lake, as well as other lakes in our area, and we intend to keep doing that this summer.
And you're encouraged to report any suspicious boating activity to the local park office or the RCMP. Southwest TV News is hitting the road with our annual Summer Around the Southwest tour, covering a variety of exciting events across the region. The Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest tour is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Another exciting season of Market Square returns to downtown Swift Current, featuring live entertainment, fresh garden produce, crafts, and other unique vendors. Market Square, every Saturday at the corner of Central and Chaplin. Presented by Standard Motors, in partnership with Innovation Credit Union and Southwest TV News. Baseball teams from across Western Canada recently met in Swift Current for a major event. We bring you all the highlights in this report. It was a busy weekend in Swift Current as 15 teams from BC, Alberta, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan met for the 2013 Western Canadian Baseball Championship. Parents and other baseball fans packed the stands through the weekend to catch the Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget teams in action. And as each of the teams went through the paces on the field, all were striving to give their best effort in hopes of taking home a medal.
We won the AAA League finals, but lost in the finals and provincials. But this has given us a second chance to come back and prove ourselves.
Just need to hit better, do better in the outfield.
And as the players rounded out the plays on the field, the coaching staff had their own expectations for their respective teams.
Yeah, confidence is an issue. Just making the basic plays. This team can hit the ball. And our pitching admittedly hasn't been that sharp, but we've got some of our big guns going tomorrow, and we'll just play another game.
Well, basically we just want to keep things the exact same we've been doing all year. We don't want to try and incorporate new, crazy things that we've never done before because the players aren't familiar with that, right? You just want to keep going with what you're familiar with, what you've been doing all year long. And I've just stressed playing our game of baseball, and we'll be just fine.
Following a full weekend of team building and overall sportsmanship, Burnaby won the Pee-wee division. Oak River clinched the Bantam division, and Brandon took home the gold in the midget category. A successful weekend for minor baseball and the community as a whole.
This is huge. It brings a lot of economic benefit to the city. There's a lot of families coming in. They're camping, staying in hotels, using the restaurants, gas stations, doing some shopping. Yeah, it's really good.
Teams from across Western Canada will once again meet in Swift Current in 2014 as the city hosts the Western Canadian Baseball Championships for a second year in a row, before the event moves on to another host province. W.W. Smith Insurance has reached a milestone as it celebrates its centennial. Having served Southwest Saskatchewan for the past 100 years, W.W. Smith Insurance is your motor license issuer, while specializing in all of your personal and commercial needs, including home, auto, agro, business, and life insurance. W.W. Smith Insurance, independently owned and operated since 1913.
Our company helps tell your story and provides you with a solution on how to market your business. Because making a great video is only half the equation. You have to know how to use it.
We have done a major.
Car enthusiasts came to Swift Current for an annual show and shine event. Our Southwest TV News crew was there, and we bring you the highlights in this feature report. This Southwest TV News Summer Around the Southwest feature is proudly brought to you by Innovation Credit Union. Imagine the possibilities. Car enthusiasts were drawn to Swift Current for the Eliminator Car Club's 33rd annual Riverside Run. Over 100 participants from across the prairies rolled in with their prized vehicles, spanning several decades and genres. And as each of the drivers polished up their entry for the show, all were more than happy to chat with the crowd about their hobby.
It's a 1956 Mercury. When I bought it, it was pretty much in just parts, and worked on it for approximately 10 years. Completed it about 6 years ago, and been to the run here. This, I believe, is my third time since I've come to the Eliminators run here.
It's a 33 Ford, 3-window coupe, all steel body. Yeah, it's been totally redone. Actually, this is about the third time I've done it.
And while some were experiencing the Swift Current show for the first time, veterans like Todd Brandon of Assiniboia returned to the city for the 10th year. Brandon was showcasing his 1970 Plymouth Cuda. Having been a fan of cars since he was 10 years old, he now spends his summers on the road with his car, coming to shows like the one in Swift Current.
The reason we like coming here, it's close to Assiniboia. We've got some good friends here, and they have a good turnout every year. We've got a fairly active car club in Assiniboia, and some of the cars here are from that car club. So we get together, and we like to travel together and have fun together.
A well-rounded event for car hobbyists and the general public. The Eliminators Riverside Run takes place every summer during the third weekend of August at Riverside Park in Swift Current. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. We'll leave you now with some highlights from the recent Western Canadian Baseball Championships here in Swift Current. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.
Number 34, Clark Welton. Number 54, Brent Weave.
All right, Brent. Good game, Brent. Good job, Brent. Very good.
Number 56, Mitch Lyle. Number 17, Kyle Johnston. Number 53, Dustin Asham.
Don't make that mom cry.
Number 60, Shane McGranahan. Number 58, Dale Penner. Number 39, Dylan Haney. Number 27, Bradley Schoonbart. Number 50, Daniel Bates. Number 20, Mason Hodgson. Number 57, Tristan Fouillard. Number 48, Jordan Robertson. And now the coaching staff, Brad Lyle.
Attaboy, Brad!
And head coach, Dale Welkton.
Turn this way.